Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. state quarter-dollar coins, as some of these coins are rare and can make you rich overnight. In this video, we are gonna uncover the rarest coins and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1 today, the quarter we are exploring today is the United States of America's Saratoga quarter from the year 2015, a coin that captures a moment of triumph, revolution, and the birth of a nation. This quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, but the Saratoga design stands out immediately because of its powerful symbolism. On the reverse of the coin, you can see the dramatic moment of surrender during the American Revolutionary War, when British General John Burgoyne handed his sword to General Horatio Gates of the Continental Army. That exchange marked the turning point of the war, and this coin perfectly captures the tension, pride, and transformation that came with that victory. The detail is stunning. Every curve of the sword, every fold of the historic uniforms, and the deep message of independence preserved forever in metal. Collectors love coins that tell a story, and this one tells a story of courage and freedom. But what makes this particular 2015 Saratoga quarter so thrilling for collectors is not just its historical meaning. It's the exciting possibility of rare minting errors, unexpected variations, and production anomalies that make some of these quarters incredibly valuable. When a coin is minted in the millions, most come out nearly identical. But every now and then, something unusual happens at the mint. A die breaks. A planchet gets misaligned. A double strike occurs. A small section of the design may appear doubled, rotated, or distorted. These imperfections are like fingerprints, unique, unrepeatable, and extremely sought after by collectors. For the Saratoga quarter, some of the most desirable errors include dramatic off-center strikes where part of the design is missing, double die obverse or reverse varieties where letters or details appear doubled, and die cracks that create raised lines across the coin's surface. There are also rare examples with filled dies that cause missing details, making the sword, the inscriptions, or the background appear soft or incomplete. And the most exciting of all are coins struck on the wrong planchet, where a Saratoga quarter was mistakenly minted on metal mint for another denomination. These coins are incredibly rare, and when they appear, collectors leap at the chance to own something so unusual and historically meaningful. Beyond errors, condition plays a huge role. A coin straight from circulation may be fun to find, but a quarter preserved in pristine, high-grade condition is a completely different treasure. When the surface shines without scratches, when every line of the artwork remains sharp and untouched, and when the luster is as bright as the day it left the mint, collectors know they are looking at something worth paying attention to. As always, the highest grade examples graded by top agencies like PCGS or NGC can command extraordinary prices at auctions. The combination of history, artwork, condition, rarity, and error potential makes the 2015 Saratoga quarter one of the most exciting modern U.S. coins for collectors. Many people still have these quarters sitting in jars, wallets, or drawers without realizing that a rare version could be hiding right in plain sight. So whether you're a new collector or a longtime enthusiast, this is one coin you should check carefully. Examine every detail, look closely for doubling, inspect the edges, and compare the coin with reference images. You never know, your ordinary pocket change could turn out to be a treasure, and now comes the moment that coin hunters wait for. A verified rare error example of the 2015 United States Saratoga quarter has been reported to sell for an astonishing amount. One of these exceptional pieces reached a value of $91,000. Top 2, we're diving into one that shines with beauty, symbolism, and surprising value. The United States of America state quarter released for Arkansas in 2003 is more than just another piece of change. It is a captivating tribute to the natural state, and for collectors with a sharp eye, it can also be an incredibly exciting treasure hunt. So sit back, relax, and listen closely, because this quarter has more secrets than you might expect, and one of them could turn an ordinary pocket find into something extraordinary. The Arkansas design is instantly eye-catching. On the reverse side, you'll notice a graceful pair of flying mallard ducks rising above the state's wetlands, a quiet but powerful nod to Arkansas's rich wildlife. Behind them stands the sparkling image of a diamond, representing the famous crater of diamonds, the only active diamond mine in the United States where the public can search for real gems. Beneath that, a clear, peaceful lake reflects the natural beauty of the region. Together, these elements create a design that collectors adore, not only because it honors Arkansas's landscapes, but because it captures the essence of discovery, nature, and hidden value. Even in circulation, this coin has a special charm that stands out from the rest of the state quarter series. But what truly makes this 2003 Arkansas quarter fascinating for collectors is the potential for rare and dramatic errors. Most of these quarters were mass-produced and spent their lives in regular circulation, but mistakes at the mint can turn a simple coin into an extraordinary collectible. Every now and then, a misaligned strike, a double die, or a wrong planchet error slips past inspection and becomes part of the coin world's most enticing mysteries. Some Arkansas quarters show doubling in the lettering or in the finer details of the ducks and the diamond, creating a bold shadow-like effect that collectors instantly recognize as valuable. Others have been found with off-center strikes that leave parts of the design missing or stretched, giving the coin a unique look that no two examples share. Dramatic die cracks can appear like raised lightning bolts across the surface of the coin, and filled dies sometimes erase portions of the ducks or the lake, leaving smooth, odd-looking patches where details should be. And the rarest of all are wrong planchet errors, where a quarter design is mistakenly struck on metal mint for a different denomination. Those are the kinds of finds that make collectors' hearts race. Condition also plays a huge role in determining value. While millions of Arkansas quarters circulated across the country, far fewer have survived in untouched, flawless condition. A coin that has avoided scratches, wear, and discoloration is already a prize, but when an error coin appears in high grade, that is when the bidding battles begin. Collectors love coins that combine both rarity and stunning preservation, and this quarter, especially from the Philadelphia Mint, has produced some excellent examples that have surprised experts at auction that if you're a coin enthusiast, this is one of the state quarters you should always check carefully. Inspect the lettering, analyze the ducks, look closely at the diamond and the lake reflections, and don't forget to examine the rim for misalignment or unusual thickness. Sometimes the rarest treasures are hiding in the smallest details, and this Arkansas quarter has the potential to become one of the most exciting finds in your collection. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your journey, coins like these remind us why collecting never gets old. Every coin carries a story, and some carry something even more thrilling. Now for the part that every collector waits for. A rare, high-grade, error example of the 2003 Arkansas State Quarter has been recorded selling for an incredible amount, reaching a value of $88,000. Top 3, we're exploring the United States of America New York State Quarter from 2001, a coin that millions of people have held in their hands without ever realizing the hidden treasure it might contain. If you enjoy discovering rare coins, unusual errors, and stories that turn simple pocket change into unbelievable finds, then listen closely, because this is one coin that deserves your full attention. The New York State Quarter features one of the most striking and symbolic designs of the entire State Quarter series. At first glance, you see the unmistakable outline of New York State, but the moment your eyes move upward, something truly iconic appears, the Statue of Liberty raising her torch high above the world. This image is more than artwork. It is a message of hope, freedom, and the spirit of a state that has welcomed millions of people across generations. The background showcases the eastern seaboard, with lines marking the paths that connect New York to the rest of the nation. Underneath the design is the powerful inscription Gateway to Freedom, reminding collectors that New York has long been a doorway to new beginnings. But behind this beautiful design hides a world of incredible rarity and fascination. While the coin was produced in large numbers, only a small fraction have the unique characteristics that collectors dream about. Some New York quarters from 2001 are known for dramatic mint errors that transform them from ordinary pocket change into prized collectibles. This is where the real excitement begins. One of the most desirable errors on this coin is the double die variety, where parts of the lettering, the state outline, or even the Statue of Liberty appear doubled. When this doubling is strong and visible to the naked eye, the coin instantly becomes something special. Another thrilling error is the off-center strike, where the entire design is shifted noticeably to one side, sometimes leaving part of the coin blank. These off-center New York quarters can command huge premiums, especially when the date remains visible. There are also examples with die cracks, which create raised lines across the surface like tiny roads of metal, and collectors are always drawn to these unusual flaws. Filled die errors are another category that adds intrigue. These occur when parts of the die become clogged, causing missing or faded details on the coin. On the New York quarter, missing lines, softened inscriptions, or incomplete features of Lady Liberty can make the coin extremely desirable to error enthusiasts. And then there is the rarest category of all, wrong planchet strikes. Imagine a quarter design mistakenly stamped onto a nickel or a foreign coin blank. These rare accidents can make the value of the coin skyrocket far beyond anything you'd expect from a standard 25-cent piece. Condition also matters immensely. A New York quarter that has survived more than 2 decades without scratches, dents, or dulling is already impressive. When an error coin is found in spectacular condition with sharp details and full luster, it becomes the kind of treasure that serious collectors chase. High-grade examples graded by professional services often surprise even experienced numismatists with their market value. This is why collectors are urged to examine every New York quarter carefully. Look for doubling on Liberty's torch, check the outlines for distortions, study the lettering for soft spots, and always inspect the coin's alignment and surface details. What looks like an ordinary state quarter could be hiding something extraordinary, and you never know what incredible find might be sitting unnoticed in your change jar. Now comes the moment every coin hunter waits for. A rare, high-grade, error example of the 2001 New York State quarter has reached a reported value of $85,000. Top for we are diving into a coin that represents history, culture, and rare opportunities hiding right inside a simple 25-cent piece. The United States of America State Quarter issued for Guam in 2009 is one of those coins that many people have spent without a second thought. But collectors who truly pay attention know that this quarter has the potential to be far more valuable than it appears. So if you're a coin lover, get ready, listen closely, and enjoy every moment of this journey because this coin carries more secrets than you can imagine. The Guam Quarter is part of the District of Columbia and U.S. Territories Quarters Program, a special continuation of the State Quarters series. Its design instantly reflects the heart and spirit of Guam. On the reverse, you will see an outline of the island, a flying prow, Guam's iconic traditional sailing vessel, and the historic latte stones, which stand proudly as symbols of strength and cultural heritage. These details are not only visually striking, but also deeply meaningful. They honor the people of Guam, their resilience, and their long connection to the Pacific. Every line, every curve, and every symbol on this quarter ties back to generations of history, giving this coin a presence that collectors immediately appreciate. But while the artwork is beautiful, what truly adds excitement to the Guam Quarter is the world of rare minting errors and variations that can turn an ordinary quarter into a remarkable and valuable collectible. Most Guam quarters were produced for everyday use, which means they passed from hand to hand, picking up scratches and wear. However, certain rare examples escaped into circulation with striking mistakes made during production, and these are the coins that make collectors sit up straight and take notice. Some of the most dramatic errors include off-center strikes where the design appears shifted so far to one side that part of the coin is left blank. These kinds of errors are instantly noticeable and always in high demand. Then there are double die errors, where the lettering, the island outline, or the prow appear doubled, giving the details a shadow-like effect that experienced collectors recognize immediately as a sign of rarity. There are also coins with die cracks, raised lines formed from breaks in the minting die, which snake across the surface like tiny pathways of metal. These imperfections give each coin a unique personality, making it a one-of-a-kind piece. Filled die errors are another surprising phenomenon. When part of the die becomes clogged, the coin loses some of its design details, creating soft or missing portions on the prow, the latte stones, or even parts of the inscriptions. These mistakes can make a Guam quarter worth far more to collectors who specialize in unusual varieties. And the most thrilling error type of all, the kind that turns coin collectors into treasure hunters, is the wrong planchet strike. Imagine a Guam quarter mistakenly minted on a dime blank or a foreign coin planchet. These rare errors break all expectations and can reach astonishing prices because of their extreme scarcity. But even without errors, condition is everything. A Guam quarter preserved in pristine condition, untouched by time or circulation, already stands out from the millions that have worn down over the years. When a high-grade coin combines perfect surfaces with a rare error, it becomes the kind of treasure collectors dream of finding. Many people still have these quarters lying around in drawers or jars without ever realizing what they truly hold. So, for every collector watching, take a close look at your Guam quarters. Check for doubling on the lettering. Look closely at the island's outline. Study the prow and the latte stones. Examine the edges for misalignment or unusual thickness. Sometimes the smallest detail can reveal a hidden rarity worth far more than its face value. And now comes the moment every coin enthusiast waits for. A rare, high-grade, error example of the 2009 Guam State Quarter has been reported to reach a value of $82,000. Top 5. Every coin collector knows that the State Quarter series is filled with surprises, but some designs stand out in a way that captures the imagination of anyone who appreciates history, beauty, and the thrill of finding something rare. The 2008 Oklahoma State Quarter is one of those special coins that collectors pay close attention to, not only because of its stunning design, but also because of the remarkable errors and variations that can turn this small piece of metal into a treasure worth far more than its face value. If you love coins with character, mystery, and hidden value, then this is one coin you will want to examine with full focus. The Oklahoma Quarter features one of the most elegant designs in the entire series. Dominating the reverse side is the beautiful scissor-tailed flycatcher, the official state bird of Oklahoma, soaring gracefully across a field of wildflowers. This bird is known for its long, sweeping tail and incredible agility in the air, and the design captures that motion perfectly. Beneath the bird is a delicate arrangement of Indian blanket wildflowers, symbols of the state's vibrant natural heritage. The combination of the bird's motion and the flower's texture creates a design that feels alive, almost as if a small piece of Oklahoma's open sky and prairie has been captured forever in metal. But what truly fascinates collectors are the rare minting errors found on some 2008 Oklahoma quarters. These mistakes, usually created during high-speed production, make a small handful of coins significantly more valuable than the millions of ordinary ones in circulation. For collectors who enjoy hunting for rare varieties, this coin offers exciting possibilities. Some of the most desirable errors include strong double-die varieties. These show doubling on the lettering, the date, or even the wings and tail of the scissor-tailed flycatcher. When the doubling is bold enough to see without magnification, the coin becomes an instant standout among error collectors. Another impressive type of error is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin planchet is not perfectly aligned during minting, resulting in a design that is shifted to one side, sometimes leaving a portion of the coin blank. The more dramatic the shift, the more valuable the coin becomes. Die cracks are also found on some Oklahoma quarters, creating raised lines of metal across the surface. These cracks can appear like tiny lightning bolts stretching across the flowers or the bird's wings. Each crack pattern is totally unique, making every coin with this error truly one of a kind. Filled die errors are another unusual and sought-after variety. When part of the die becomes clogged with debris or grease, certain details of the coin, such as parts of the feathers, the flower petals, or the inscriptions, may appear faint, missing, or strangely smoothed out. And then there are the rarest errors of all, wrong planchet strikes. In these cases, the Oklahoma quarter design was mistakenly stamped on a planchet mint for a different denomination. These errors are extremely uncommon and can turn an ordinary quarter into a show-stopping collectible worth a surprising amount of money. Collectors also love this quarter when it appears in high-grade, pristine condition. Even without errors, a perfectly preserved example with sharp details, bright luster, and no signs of circulation can attract significant interest. When an error coin is combined with such high quality, the value climbs even higher, making it the kind of find that collectors dream about. So, if you have Oklahoma quarters tucked away in jars, drawers, or old coin rolls, now is the perfect time to take a closer look. Study the lines of the bird's wings, inspect the wildflowers, Examine the inscriptions and check for alignment issues or unusual thickness around the rim. Sometimes the rarest discoveries are hiding in plain sight, waiting for a collector with patience and curiosity. Now here is the moment every coin hunter waits for. A rare, high-grade, error example of the 2008 Oklahoma State Quarter has been reported to reach a value of $80,000. If you enjoyed this video and want to discover more hidden treasures in the world of coins, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with other collectors who might love it just as much. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future episodes filled with rare finds, valuable coins, and exciting discoveries. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps the hunt for amazing coins alive.